Right, day whatever it is, fully lost track. Absolutely no idea. Let's get ourselves off down to John O Groats. I'm going to push your big ass up the road. I think the bad weather has followed me up. Sunshine is clearly p***ed off. Right, so today's ride, as I said, we're just popping down to John O Groats. Quick stop there, and then I'm going to be heading down the east coast towards Inverness. Decided just to do it anyway. And I'm actually going past Inverness back inland to a place called Boat of the Garden. I think that's just in the north tip of some sort of reserve, if you call it that. Can't remember the name of it. So I've got one more night over there, or an overnighter there, and then from there tomorrow morning head back down to my folks to spend another couple of days with them before I piss off down south to the Wild Bad Weekender, which I'm very much looking forward to. Down in the Peak District for a ride out with Richie and the gang, and then yes, 2 days at the festival just drinking lager, I'd imagine. So 166 miles in total to do today, which is fairly standard. I think I've been doing between 160 and 180 every day, which is fairly long, and I've got the same sort of ride tomorrow. Now, a few of you online have been sending me some special routes to ride from Boat of the Garden down towards Glasgow, so thank you very much for that. Whether I'm going to do all of it or parts thereof, I shall see. I think tomorrow I just want to get down to my folks' house just to spend tomorrow afternoon with them. I've got all day Wednesday with them as well, and then I leave then again on Thursday. So rather than make a massive thing or a day of it tomorrow, I think I'm just going to get down as quick as I can, but still go on a nice route obviously, but not go out my way as such. A really good night's kip yesterday. I think I've been tired the last few nights. A couple of beers in the bar, evening meal, and then showered and straight in the Kister. Hotel was alright yesterday, not the poshest, but it wasn't the most expensive hotels. It's a bit few and far between obviously hotels up here, so you got to take what you can get. And that hotel, or just down the road, one cancelled on me at the last minute a few weeks ago, so I had to find another one sharpish, and that was the only one I could find. So, and you would not believe what happened to me yesterday evening. I was sat in the bar enjoying a lovely pint of Tennent's, or I say lovely, it's alright, for £3.70, dead cheap, and a busload of German pensioners rocked up. And when I say a busload, about 60 of them. And obviously they came into the hotel within half an hour. They're all complaining. The menu was rubbish. The hotel gave them the feeling that they were sat in a youth hostel. One guy was moaning that he didn't have enough space or hangers in his wardrobe to hang up all his shirts. I'm not joking. Came to Scotland to get away from the negativity, and Germany came to me. And I finished my beer and left. Went up into my room, got into bed. Luxury holiday lodges, that does look luxury. Mint. Distillery as well. This has got to be right, yes, right. Gift shop, mint, open as well. I think I'm going to pile in there. one I know. Bruce has got to be on there somewhere. Oh, I'll just stick it on the corner of yours there, pal. Winner. Done. Right, I'm going to go in the souvenir shop and get me some Wow, have a look out there. That is some interesting weather. Big massive wind farm out there. You probably can't see that on camera. It's all dry here on the coastal road, but it is banging it down out there. They could be banging it down over there. I've boshed out a good 40 miles off camera. Obviously the easterly part of the NC500 isn't as spectacular, mountainous, etc. But equally as nice just to ride down the coast. I fancy just a bit of fast flowing today. I've done enough of single tracks and whatnot yesterday, day before. Similar sort of mileage today, but it's already, arrival destination is already 3 or 4 hours shorter, just because of the fact most of this is 60 mile an hour, 40 mile an hour obviously in the towns, so you can get a bit of a lick on and crunch some miles. But that's fine by me, because tomorrow is probably another sort of single track sort of affair down to my folks' house via various lochs and mountainous regions. So a bit of a chill out day today. Hopefully I'll see some attractions on the way down, points of interest. Again, I put loads of them in on the route, but Garmin deleted them all. Thanks. That does look angry out there. Well, the sea is calm as you like. Whoa. Watch the road, Sean. What a view. Beach is down here somewhere apparently. Can't see it. Behind this ugly barrier. Brilliant. Not going to be able to see it. Sorry about that. Must be a secret one for the nakeds. So I've arrived in the hotel. Weather turned towards the end of that ride there. I checked in, or got to the hotel about 1 o'clock. A lot quicker ride today, about 170 miles, but the A9 is a faster road, about 60 mile an hour speed limit, sort of average. So I churned through it pretty quick. Fairly unspectacular today, if I'm honest. The A9 isn't the best road for views and whatnot. It's nice towards the top from John O Groats, the first hour as I rode down south. That was still nice, but as soon as I picked up the A9 towards all the way down to Inverness, fairly unspectacular. But a few of you had mentioned that to me before I started, but I thought, sod it, it's part of the route. I'll ride down it just to see for myself. But as I said, fairly unspectacular ride. I'd probably leave that out if I was going to do it again, or if any of you are thinking about doing it who haven't done it, I would avoid the A9 from sort of John O Groats down to Inverness. Go inland, probably a bit nicer for views and roads and whatnot, but still part of the route for me. So it's nice just to get to the hotel, check in early, have a couple of beers, evening meal, and then turn in for the night. But the journey continues more in the morning. Should be a good run tomorrow. I'm going to be heading sort of down south towards Irvine, then across to the west coast again. So should have a good run tomorrow. Couple of days at my parents' house, then I'm going to be heading then further down to Nottinghamshire for Richie Vidia's Wild Bad Weekend, as I mentioned before. So hopefully you enjoyed that one. Slightly or shorter video today, because as I said, it was fairly unspectacular, but nonetheless, still part of the trip. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next one.